All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to the subreddit. This is my life now. Rather than try to explain it in my own words because I feel like I do a really bad job, why don't we just read the official description? This is a subreddit with gifs or pics of people and animals accepting their uncommon situations. Hey, I don't really know how to clarify it further than that, but I think you'll get the idea once we start looking at things. So why don't we start off? I think we'll count back up to the top like we did last time from 15 down, which is, I guess I'm a cow now. Let's check it out. What do we have? It looks so uncomfortable. I wonder if they actually think that the dog is like a little calf just because it matches the color scheme, or do they go off of scent and not appearance? I don't know. In any case, the dog is just like, okay. See, the dog is accepting its situation, however uncomfortable it may be, but you can sense the discomfort. This is our life now. This one's even marked a quality post, so it's got to be good. Oh, poor dogs. These poor dogs. I like how they have a whole routine with this, where the owner has their attention focused in one place and then like snaps the fingers elsewhere, so they both do this synchronized look. I'm sorry, but yeah, whenever I see a dog that's dressed up in like an outfit or something walking down the sidewalk, I don't know, man. It's for the owner. It's not for the dog. Doesn't help the dog. The dog would much prefer to be naked, let's be honest. It is funny, nonetheless. Life jacket is life. Oh, I've definitely seen this one before. It just poor thing. Oh, it just stops moving at the end like, yep. I guess this is my life now. Hey, it's the name of the subreddit. So now you get the idea if you didn't get it previously. Maybe you're familiar with the term and you're like, no, you didn't need to explain it. I know what's going on here. I guess they need to mark that life jacket as used, right? Now that it's been on a dog. Dog wasn't even wearing underwear. You're supposed to try on clothing with underwear on. Like, God, how unsanitary. Really. The Coke contract better be worth it. What a proud mother or father. Like, guys, I've been up for like the last week. I haven't slept in the last week because of you guys. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna pass out of exhaustion if you don't stop. I swear I'm gonna leave you guys here. You're not even gonna make the next Coke advertisement, okay? I'm gonna be the breadwinner here, and I'm not even gonna pass my inheritance on to you guys. Okay, they've been giving me so much fish for those Coke deals. You're not gonna get any of it. Okay, when the breeze hits you the wrong way. Oh God, I'm so sorry. It just looks like a really uncomfortable view. You can speak up. At least just say like, yo, Dad, your pants are falling down. You mind? Yeesh. Well, hey, again, situation's been accepted. Shout out to this guy last night at the Waka Flocka Flame concert who was in visible pain all night. It's marked as a quality post. I'm not much of a concert goer myself, if I'm being super honest. Situations like this make me I would be exceedingly uncomfortable, so I don't put myself into that situation where I'm just like up against bodies that are jostling around dancing to something or attempting to dance. It's not really dancing, it's more just like kind of swiveling within a very small confined area, maybe putting your arms up in the air. But no, not my thing. I tweeted this the other day, but I feel like I'm probably in a small minority of people who enjoy like electronic music and electronic music production, but just not into the whole live show component. Man, I enjoy listening on my studio monitors. It sounds great. It's not distorted. It's not in a weird acoustic environment with sweats and body heat and germs. Man, this is a nice place right here. It's a nice place for listening to music. I'm gonna savor this moment. I guess I'm all clean now. At least the dog seems like pretty content with it. It's chill. Seems happy. You know what? In which case, that's totally fine. Doesn't look miserable. Some of the others in this section looked a little bit miserable with their situation. I'm not sure exactly why the dog needs the shower cap. I suppose maybe it has like an ear infection or something. That'd be I like how I always default to medical conditions. Is why this dog is in this cute situation, is because it has an ear infection. And if water gets in its ears, it's going to develop a brain infection and bad things are going to happen. And I'm so terribly sorry to bring it there, but this is what the internet has taught me, that when it comes to animals looking cute, it's probably bad news. Pups in the beach. Honestly though, that's probably like pretty comfortable. If it's a warm day out and it's sunny, come on, that's actually gotta be pretty comfortable. I'm sure it gets really nice and warm. The sand kind of insulates them. It just feels like it's like a dry sauna in a way. I'd be chill with that. That'd be nice. That's more of like this is my life now. This is pretty awesome. I enjoy this. Let's do this every day. Look, that one is just, yeah, this is the life. Can I live here forever? I haven't been to the beach in so long, which is funny because I suppose I take it for granted because I live so close to the beach relative to, where else you could be in the country. And I'm just not much of an ocean person. Scared of the ocean water. I think I'm gonna get eaten by a shark. When I've tried surfing before, I always think the board's gonna hit me in the head and I'm gonna get knocked unconscious and die drowning. Just humans not meant to be in water like that. We're just land, oxygen. It's just breathable oxygen. It's very good, as opposed to that oxygen that's all connected to the hydrogen that you can't breathe. God dang it. Okay, anyway, living with consequences. My cat wakes us up by yelling in our face and biting us. This is my wife's solution. God, that is dangerous. That is so dangerous. You're gonna get demolished. Oh my God, I can only imagine if I did that to either of my cats that we had growing up at my mom's house. Thing would have just demolished my face. No way. There's no way that I could have gotten away with that. Like, I'm glad that the cat isn't gouging this woman's eyeballs out. Congratulations. It looks a little uncomfortable, but woo, that would not have gone over very well. Especially the first cat we had. That thing, you could be just petting it. It would be nice and happy. Like, thanks for petting me. I appreciate it. And then in 1 millisecond, it would turn into, I'm going to death grip the crap out of your arm, bite you, claw you. Then it would do, how when cats are like trying to subdue prey, they'll grab it and then they'll do the kicking thing with their hind legs to try to kill the thing even further. It's already dead, for God's sake, but chill out. And then do the back leg kick on my arm. Freaking thing would just be, God, it was a monster. Oh, in a millisecond. Nice to, I'm gonna destroy you. And that, oh man. Okay, anyway, this cone is my life now. I think this might be my favorite one so far. I'm so sorry, poor cat. Oh, it's like trying to lick and groom itself. Dude, I swear, every time that you see an animal that has a thick coat of fur, usually, and you see it shaved, like, have you ever seen a shaved bear? It looks so weird. You're like, I did not realize that bears looked like that underneath it all. It just looks so different. Then you have humans who are just naturally bald. Just think about this. Like, if humans were naturally, if they were like bears or monkeys, for example, just had massive amounts of fur all over, and that was what everyone was used to. Like, if you saw a shaved human, what most people look like, would that be considered, oh God, that's ghastly? What is this? Have you ever thought about that before? It's all based on like what's considered normal. Yeah, I wonder if we all had massive amounts of hair and then someone looked like we did, it'd be like, oh, what is that? That's what humans look like when they have no hair? Oh God, disgusting. Funny to think about. Anyway, that's just like a perfectly timed photo. I've never seen such a nonchalant looking animal being tossed up in the air. I feel like if you saw the whole video of that, it wouldn't look so unemotional, but it was just captured at the exact right frame. Your bottles now. I can kind of see what this looks like from the thumbnail. It's just like, what even possesses someone to do that? Oh, hey, this dog, yeah, it's kind of a similar color to Coca-Cola. I'm just gonna wrap it in the Coca-Cola label and put a cap on its head. It'll give me good karma on the internet, because after all, that is what's most important in life, is disregard dogs, acquire internet karma. I don't know what the brand is on the left over there. It's not one that I'm familiar with over here in the States, but looks like some kind of apple beverage, I'd have to assume. Maybe you drink one a day, keeps the doctor away. That's why it's really popular. The name's Otto Man. Something about, I'm assuming it's someone getting stuck in an ottoman or something like that. It's marked as quality, so this is good. Dude, this totally reminds me of something that I would have done when I was younger. There was this stool that my grandma had at her house, and I'm gonna have a hard time describing it, but basically it had these open, it was like a round bar stool, metal legs coming down, and it had an opening, kind of, the legs were a little weirdly shaped, but they had an opening like at the bottom. And when I was really, really young, I could crawl through this opening and get under the stool, kind of like this kid here. And I would sit in there, and then I would crawl back out. And then I remember just really thinking about that again later on in life when I was like a teenager, looking at the bar stool, and the opening was like that big. It was so small that I couldn't even get my head inside. Like, I could, if I lifted it up, I could drop it on my neck. So like my head was in under the bar stool and the rest of my body was outside, but literally just my neck. And somehow I remember this, crawling into the thing. Fortunately, this scenario never played out, but kiddo, you messed up on that one. He must have been used to doing that like all his life, just like I did. And this would have been akin to me trying to still get under there when I was like, I don't know, 15 or something. It wouldn't have gone so well. All right, number 2, down to the final 2. It's getting serious up in here. Mistakes were made. As funny as that looks, I'm sure the dog's not going to have too much terrible difficulty getting its head out of there. I feel like animals generally have an easier time getting in and out of precarious situations than people do with the equivalent thing. Although I could be completely wrong. Maybe they're going to have to get the jaws of life, saw the chair open, and the whole thing. And that's a nice chair, too. That'd be a bummer. They'd have to like saw into it in order to release the dog. I'd be pretty mad at the dog because that is a pretty nice chair. I'd take that chair. It'd go really well with parts of the house. It's aesthetically pleasing. All right, totally went off on a tangent there. I hope the dog can get out. Oh God, why is it so much easier to just get into a situation like that than it is to get out? Also, this says zine over here. I just realized that. That's funny. Okay, I guess I'm a reindeer now. Yeah, it looks so sad. Oh, I was like, just on its own at the beginning, it didn't seem qualified to be the top post of all time. That's just like the most cliche puppy dog eyes I think I've ever seen. All right, fine. No, I see. That's my life now. Every Christmas this happens. Thanks, guys. I'm glad to be your muse, your jester. Well, anyway. Now that we've gone through the top 15, I hope you've enjoyed. Always check out more yourself if you want to. And make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these Reddit top posts of all time per subreddit videos. And subscribe if you're not already. And if you enjoy the outro music playing right now, it's linked in the outro. You can hear it in full in there music. All right, I'll see you next time.